What is going on, everybody? And welcome back to the Kelly Cast. If you've missed our previous two videos on the playoffs, please go check them out. But today, Mike and Dan Kelly, we are here to talk Lions and Buccaneers, the matchup that we all expected when September rolled around. Right, Mike?
Everybody. I called it, I think, week one. So, absolutely not. I don't think anybody in their right mind would have saw the Buccaneers here. But the Detroit Lions, they finally broke some bad luck.
I think we all expected the Lions to be a playoff team this year. Just with how they played last year, we all expected them to make the playoffs. But I was not expecting them to go past the first round. I'll say that. And I got to eat some crow here, Mike. I really do. I talked so much garbage on the Buccaneers in the offseason. I remember one of the cornerbacks releasing like a post that said, "Oh, you don't think we can make the Super Bowl? You're going to learn." And I shared it and I said, "No, I don't think you're going to make the Super Bowl. I think you're going to have a top 10 pick." And it turns out I was wrong. So all you Bucs fans, I do apologize. I did not expect Baker to have as big of a career resurgence as he has had. But still, the Buccaneers are 9-8. They won the worst division in football. As much as I want to give you props, I also need to take you back down to earth, right? Let's talk about the Detroit Lions for a second, Mike. How about that game? I told you that would be the game of the week, and that's exactly what it was. Did the referee have some input? Maybe, if you want to call that holding at the end. I don't think I would have called it. But Jared Goff and the Lions did it against Stafford. You think they have like a reasonable chance here to get into the next round?
I think they have a more than reasonable chance against the Buccaneers. I don't as much as I like Baker, I don't think they belong here.
Okay.
I mean, 23rd in offense, 23rd in defense. Tell me why they're here in the second round.
32nd in rushing. I'll tell you why they're here in the second round, Mike. It's very simple. The Philadelphia Eagles were hurt. They were missing A.J. Brown. Hurts was hurt as well. You're dealing with an array of problems. The offensive line couldn't block. There was no separation from the wide receivers. The Buccaneers just played a better game, and they were home, so, it kind of made it a little more difficult on the Eagles. But if the Buccaneers play anybody that's not Philly in that first round, an injured Philly, by the way, they don't get past that. So I think it's reasonable that you say they don't deserve to be here, but sometimes the teams that don't deserve to be there, Mike, they're a thorn in people's side, and they cause some trouble. So we're going to have to see what the Bucs do in this matchup. I'll start things off by setting up the Kelly Cash crew here with their predictions. Best of luck, everybody. Hope you all lose, every single one of you. That's right. Getting right back into this, though, Mike, I'm going to have to go with the favorite here, and it's another instance with that first game that we talked about, the Ravens and Texans.
Yep.
I picked the Browns last week. They lost. I picked the Rams last week, along with a bunch of other people. Obviously, you saw 6 of us went 3-3.
Yep.
I'm going to select the Detroit Lions. I don't think anybody selected the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which is crazy because we have a list of like 12 people now. I don't think anybody's going to be selecting the Buccaneers. The Detroit Lions, this is your chance, guys. You've never even been to a Super Bowl. Come on, do it for Detroit. I would love to see Detroit in the Super Bowl.
I would absolutely love it. We've Buffalo's got a connection with Detroit, a deep connection down to its first and former the late owner Ralph Wilson. So I'm rooting for you, Detroit. I'm rooting for you in the NFC.
We're rooting for you unless it's the Buffalo Bills. If it's the Buffalo Bills, we apologize and we hope you understand. But usually I root for the AFC competitor, unless it's the Kansas City Chiefs.
Right.
But I remember rooting for the Bengals over the Rams, and that didn't work. I don't remember ever rooting for the Patriots because I'm not that
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I know at least 7 different times or 6 different times that I've rooted in the NFC for sure. Cannot, in good conscience, pick the Buccaneers. I think they could give them a fight, but they certainly didn't last time back in October when these two teams met. They got blown out. And again, they were different teams back in October. It was the beginning of the year, but I can't see it. happening.
Remember,
I think
was
that
the year before as well, right? Oh no,
no,
okay. They
2023.
played in October.
So
okay.
technically the year before, yeah, but
Okay. Still this season for you guys. We'll have to figure it out. We'll see. Saturday, Sunday, full of NFL football. Let us know your comments down below, your thoughts. Follow us on all social media channels at the Kellycast. This is Mike. I'm Dan. We will be live on Sunday. What time's the game? 6:30?
6:30.
Let's call it 5 o'clock here on the Kellycast. We will be live. I'll post that shortly. And we will see you guys there. Be there, be square. Take it easy.
Have a good one. Toodles.